Hey, what's up, everybody? Coach Roy here from High Performance Wrestling and Athletics. Just wanted to, give some insight. I've been, observing some athletes out there and their training regimens, which I love. I really love helping these kids and as well as adults. One thing that I wanted to share today is called movement patterns. Okay, so when we start doing a specific movement pattern, what that does is it builds and continues to build the myelin in the muscles. And what that some people call it muscle memory, but I prefer scientific terms, and it's myelin. Okay, so this is the pathway that creates the pattern that your body gets used to. One of the things that we do in our wrestling practice is we do, training with blindfolds on sometimes, creating that movement pattern and, establishing just like a second nature way of movement. Now, I wanted to address today weightlifting, okay? And when we're doing weights, when you're lifting a weight, doing resistant type of training, you are building those movement patterns. And depending on if it's good form or bad form, will dictate the type of results you get. Now, if you're using bad form initially, guess what? You're going to get results. You probably will actually get good results. You'll get stronger, but eventually your body will resist the bad form and technique, and then you'll start incurring injuries, possibly joint damage, bulging discs on the spine. I mean, there's all types of things that can occur to the human body when we are not treating it properly. So just to give you an example, I will not ever have any of my athletes or clients doing squats with a barbell across their shoulders, okay? Now, a lot of people are like, well, why wouldn't you do that? Doesn't that make you stronger? It's a compound movement. It definitely does make you stronger, but the risks are not worth the rewards, all right? The risk of doing barbell back squats with any weight at any level is spinal compression, okay? You're putting a weight right across the shoulders here, and the spine is having to support that. And, it's like an accordion, but you're just crushing your spine, and then your discs in between the vertebrae start to bulge. And then now you've got problems, okay? Trust me, because I've got tingly fingers. I have nerve damage because why? I was misguided when I was young, and I wanted to be like my trainer, and I did heavy back squats. I 100% regret that, okay? There are so many different types of movement patterns that mimic the same exact thing and give you the same exact results without the risk of injury and long-term, even lifetime bodily damage, okay? So if you're gonna be lifting weights and you're gonna hire a trainer or, even a high school coach, make sure that you're using proper form and technique. And I'm talking get as perfect as you can when it comes to your form and technique, and then the strength will be there. The strength will continue to build as you get more repetitions in with perfect form and technique. A lot of people are going to compromise, and the reason why is because it's called ego. Okay, hey man, how much can you bench press? How much can you squat? It doesn't matter, all right? Because at the end of the day, nobody cares how much weight you can lift. Nobody does, all right? Unless you're there's one sport specifically that I would say, yes, it's very important to be strong in deadlifts and squats and all that. It's called powerlifting. So if you're not a power lifter, take the barbell off your back, okay? Use perfect form and technique whenever you're doing any type of exercise, so you're creating proper movement patterns, and the myelin that you're creating is going to help you to remember that proper form and technique, and then you're golden, so it's really basic, it's really simple. It's called good form and technique. I prefer perfect form and technique. So while a client is doing a set of an exercise, and I watch every single rep I check their checkpoints. There's this thing called kinesthetic checkpoints. And if you're not aware of that, hit me up and I'll educate you on it for free. But the thing is, you know, if you are not checking your body and if your trainer is not making sure that you have perfect form and technique, well, of course, you're going to need a different trainer because they just lack the education and experience of knowing what good form and technique looks like, or they don't care and they're just in it for the money because they know you'll get results regardless. But the deal is, if you want long-term results that are sustainable, it's not ever how much weight you use. It is 100% based on how you use the weight, okay? I've challenged several athletes that, you know, claim, oh, I'm this strong and I can do all this. Well, let me decrease your weight by half of what you do. Let me show you proper form and technique, even using tempo training to where we're going at a slower pace on the repetitions, and I can make 5 pounds feel like 100 pounds. It's all about how you use the weight. It's not about how much weight you use. So if you're getting anything out of this, use better form and technique, drop your weights down, and just get the repetitions in and be consistent. Because when you go heavy on specific exercises and you incur an injury, guess what? You're not working out anymore. You know, so if you want to sustain your results and you want to keep going, please, proper form and technique. Don't let your ego get in the way and, you know, make it important about how much weight you're lifting. Because as teenagers, as well as into adulthood, our egos get tripped up and we want to, you know, push ourselves and we think we're doing good by doing so, but we're actually hurting ourselves for the long term. So if you have any questions and would like to understand my philosophy, please hit me up. There's no charge for me to do a consultation to give you some good advice. In fact, hey, I'll even help you out with a workout program, okay? So anyways, just wanted to share a little bit of knowledge. Hopefully that brought some value into your life today. Again, if you have any questions, hit me up anytime. I'm always available to help out somebody who's looking for help. Have a great day.